¿Qué dice la gente? Bienvenidos aquí al Welcome to the Green Room. Bienvenidos todos aquí al cuarto verde. Cuarto verde no es Green Room. Se le dice Green Room. Esta mierda es this motherfucker is the Green Room. The Green Room. How you doing over there? Puta, aquí estamos con unas heladas. Today, November 15, 2024, Mike Tyson is going to knock this fucker out. And I tell you, like I told you yesterday, Jake Paul wants to be knocked out by the fucking best, and then he will strive to never be knocked out again. You know, all these sports, all these activities that happen behind cameras, they all have a price. What makes you think that he doesn't want to be knocked out by the fucking very best and then keep an intact record just paying everybody off? Come on. Come on. If I don't see a market happening behind that, you know, I put my beer in my little fridge, but for some reason I think I dropped the temperature a little bit too much on the, you know how when the liquid of a can is getting slushy inside, you can feel it, the can gets softer. What beer are we drinking for Paul versus Tyson, brother? I got Heineken. I think Tyson is going to knock this fucker out. This guy is not going to hold back, brother. Like I said yesterday, I think Paul wants to get knocked out, and then he will pay everybody to just fight with him, spar, and not get knocked out. Everybody has a fucking price. Everybody has a price. I don't know why I say that, brother. Exactly. Tyson, Daniel, you're absolutely right. Tyson is a knockout artist. Brother, I think he's getting knocked the fuck out. Unless they do us wrong like they did last fucking fight. Yo, Andrea D'Amico. Unless they do us wrong like they did last time with Roy Jr., I forget his name, Jr. They did us wrong, right? I think I paid $70 just to see this fucking fight. And I said, and then we found out that these two fuckers were high while boxing. Andrea D'Amico, we're good. The broadcast is definitely, Netflix is not doing its job right. I'm good. Andrea, I'm good. I hope you're good too. Vegas is next Thursday. Andrea. I'm still not. I know. The Jake Paul fight is not going to go on live. I mean, it's live right now, but you have all these fights happening before his. So I'm pretty sure he's going to come up between 7 and I don't know 8 o'clock Texas time. Are we the same time as Andrea? You're now we're at the same time. We're in the same time. I mean, we weren't the same time zone. No, were we? Just that for some reason, California. Oh, we fall back 1 hour, so we're back to your clock. Or are we back to our? Yeah. I don't want to think right now. I don't want to think. I don't make me think right now. For the past 3 days, well, for the past 2 days, I vape a little, and then I drink, then I vape some more, and for some reason, it feels like I drink more than I really did. Like last night, I drank 5 beers, and it almost felt like I was drinking the whole fucking 12 pack, and not because I'm falling over, not because I feel dizzy. There's a there's that mental gap that happens when you sometimes you drink a little bit too much, right? It usually happens, I don't know, probably past 11, 12 beers. You just stop recording because fuck it. You're feeling great. You're feeling good. Nothing else matters, right? So you don't. There's no reason to remember whatever the fuck you're doing because everything is just fucking pleasant and it's harmonious. It's just it's pleasurable. You're like fuck it. I don't need to remember anything. I just need to feel great. So there's no. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But the past two days, that's how it's. That's how I. That's how it's felt. That's how it has felt to me. I There was something that I wanted to share with you guys. I just can't freaking remember what it was. Oh, yeah. So I vaped once before I came here. I have it charging, so I'm not vaping again till another hour. Because for some reason, it just feels like every beer feels like it's heavier on my eyelids, and I have no idea why it does that. I mean, I know it's the sativa. I mean, it's the indica, but it doesn't make me feel woozy, and it doesn't make me feel sick. It just feels like, you know what, this is pretty fucking amazing. Oh, and it makes me think of concoctions. It makes me think of foods, flavors coming together. Like yesterday when I was eating the beef jerky and the Ritz, I'm like, why hasn't anybody created a Ritz covered jerky? Like, dude, these two fucking flavors are, or there should be cookie inside. No, I don't know what I was thinking yesterday, but I know I sent myself an email. I mean a text, and I read it this morning. I'm like, yeah, I know, I remember, but I forgot to write what it was that I know it's the fusion of those two. But how was I thinking? I know I had a I know I had a type of presentation that I wanted to, but I don't remember what it was. I should have typed myself that. I did type. I did send myself a text saying, saying the jerky and the cookie and the right. That is there is something about Ritz crackers that are the most amazing. I think those are the most amazing. You know what? Between Ritz and the Keebler, the ones my son always ate, but butter, butter cookies, butter. I forget what they're called. I have to bring them to you so I can make the presentation of both crackers because they're amazing flavors and they're both different flavors. Ritz is a flavor, and the Keeblers have one. It's a soft, it's a butter cracker, soft cracker. I know it has a specific name, but I'm not gonna break my head right now. There's a Honduras Mexico game today also happening. So I didn't put ice on my beer for the same reason that I think I left the temperature a little bit way too low, and I think this beer may be a little bit frigid, meaning there may be little pieces of ice inside. Yeah, the actually, you know what? It's a little there's a viscosity in the liquid, so its temperature is actually rising, but it feels like oof, like it's an ice. See, I left them out room temperature. The can is soft because that's how cold the cans are right now. If the can gets soft, that means the liquid inside is about to congeal, coagulate. It doesn't coagulate because ice doesn't coagulate. Congeal is the right word, right? Freezing, freeze up, congeal. Se va a congelar. This is the this is 1 or 2 degrees colder right before it starts to crystallize because these are fucking cold. I am on early tonight. You know why, Andrea D'Amico? I'm on because there's going to be a fight. The Jake Paul fight is, I mean, they're fighting now. I mean, they're not fighting now, but the event is live right now on Netflix. If you have Netflix, you can watch Jake Paul and the Mike Tyson fight. The preliminary fights are happening now. So you know what? I want to come live, and today's my third day of no jogging. I don't know why this weather doesn't cooperate. And and it's not look, I usually eat something before I jog. Or if I have enough energy and I feel like I'm completely energized or and ready to go, I just don't have any lunch and I just go do my jogging. But lately I've been wanting to have something in my system so I can it was sprinkling earlier, you know that, Andrea? And that's why I didn't want to go jogging. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get wet. I don't want to feel my bones crackling at night, so maybe that's what kept me in. But anyways, so I usually eat something before I leave, and I did eat something. I made these three beautiful. I bought these tri-tip. They're like an inch and a half steaks, and I seared them on all four sides. I preheated the oven to like 375. I hard seared them. I put a little pink salt on top, just on one side, and then I put them back. Then I put them in the toaster oven at 375 that I had preheated. I did 6 minutes, 6 minutes on each side. I just flipped them over, and it was the nicest pink. After taking them out, I drizzled just a little bit of garlic salt, and I let them sit for about. I should have let them sit for at least 4 minutes. I don't even think I did 2 minutes. I sprinkled a little bit of garlic salt on top, and that garlic salt is almost like flaky, and it stuck. I saw it penetrate. I mean, I saw it kind of dissolving into the meat, and I'm like, that is so fucking cool. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna wait. So I just started cutting I just started going into it, and it was when people add butter to their fucking steak and all that kind of bullshit. I don't. It's an Anglo thing. Yeah, I don't even want to make it as I can't say it's a white people shit. It's a white people version of. No, I don't know where people got that idea of adding rosemary and butter to your steak. If you buy the right steak, if you buy the perfect. Yes, I lost the word. The marbleization of the steak. That is gonna. You don't need butter. Those little points, those little dots, that is fat in the meat. That fat, if you know how to cook it, is going to render, and it's going to give you the flavor of what you've been putting on the butter. Please, Mr. Rogers said, "Oh, I don't know how to do an Asian accent, but yeah, Mr. Roger." Did I get my steaks at Costco? You know what, Andrea? I found this. I found these beautiful, probably 3 inches long and 2 inches, 1.5 inch wide steaks, maybe 3 to 4 inches long. I found them at Ralph's actually. They were beautifully cut, individual cuts. It's almost like lifting up. It's almost like lifting up. I want to say, well, I mean, this is no, this is. I mean, maybe this thick, but maybe they're this long. So this is probably like 2 inches, probably another inch, 3 inches long, and maybe this thick, like maybe a little bit thicker. This is probably an inch thick, like an inch and a half. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take these. I was supposed to cook steaks for my son yesterday. I remember I told you the story, Papi. I ate uh, the wing place, Wingstop. And my dude, you. And today he says, Papi, can I get money so I can eat in and out? I'm like, bro, you made me buy some food, and now, yeah, I'm eating it. I'm eating it. Costco, Andrea D'Amico. The only reason I don't buy any meats, or maybe I no. I purchased their chicken. I've purchased their ribs. I don't buy the meat at Costco for one specific reason. Even though they're going to give me a great fucking price, I won't be able to consume all that meat. And I wouldn't like freezing anything. I don't like freezing anything if it's as fresh as possible, right? If I can make steaks, but I wouldn't be able to consume. I mean, I can probably eat a steak a day, even though my son likes protein. He They are big fucking packs. I know they're like 25 pounds and above. And I'm like, yeah, I can't finish this in a week. Or maybe I can. Maybe I can. Maybe, or maybe I can. I just, what doesn't attract me is that price. Even though it's a good price, you're like $75. Yeah, but I'm not gonna eat it. And maybe you do. The prime are 4 packs. Imagine that. Sometimes it's the price of what you're paying that doesn't attract you, because you're like, yeah, you know what? If this came in $20 packs, but you have to buy, the whole shebang, and it comes out to like 60, 30, 60, 90. I mean, sometimes you find $30 packs, $25 packs. My mom and I split a steak. No, I can eat a steak by myself. 3 inches. Yeah, I'm a meat eater. I can eat, but I would hate myself if for some reason I let any of that meat go to waste. I would hate myself. I'm like, why did I fucking buy this? You see what I mean? I would end up losing rather than saving. I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna take that risk. So if I can find, well, it's not that it's expensive. It's cost effective. It's just that I'm a one man show, right? So I don't have a big family where I can say, hey, the $200 meal deal that I would get at the supermarket, I can get it for 60, $70 at Costco, and everybody can appreciate a nice fucking steak. But if I buy it for myself, I don't have anybody else to, that I would want to share the nicely priced package that I just bought. So it's not that it is expensive. It's cost effective if you have a big family to feed. But I'm by myself. My son, even though he wants to eat protein all the time, Asturia, you're live in the green room. Where you at, bro?
I got here somewhere.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, this thing. I just sat down here and started it.
Make that money, baby.
I'll probably be here to probably shit by the time I drop off. It'll be like around probably 11.
11 p.m.
Yeah, this game is probably it's typical high school games.
Oh fuck, dude! You're making all your fucking. You're making your Christmas tonight. Tonight.
No, I mean, I freaking messed up because the freaking charger for that bus freaking broke down. So I was supposed to go yesterday. I was supposed to be in LA yesterday till like probably 6, 7 o'clock.
Jesus Christ.
So, but the bus didn't take any charge. I got to risk it because I think once the loose charge, you got to tow it. There's no freaking diesel generator.
Hijo de puta.
Yeah, I'll be here.
All right, all right. I'll see you later. Later, bro. That was my brother. He's working late tonight. The buses, Jesus. 11. Oh, he's at a game. That's what he's doing. Yeah, we'll be here for another 20, 25 minutes. I have the vape charging. When I do the vape, Andrea D'Amico, when I do the vape and the alcohol, there's a there's a there's a there's a place where my brain meets the drug, and it feels like I've drank more than I usually do, and I feel like, okay, I'm relaxed. I feel like I'm like last night. I only drank 5 beers, and I felt like I drank like 12. I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Okay, bye. But and I lose my my train of thought. I don't. I mean, I sometimes probably lose my train of thought when I'm, you know, over my 15th, 16th, 20th beer maybe. But now when I'm at 4 beers, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? What was I talking about? No, yesterday was about crackers, Ritz, and beef jerky. The flavors in your mouth, and of course you're high, right? Everything just becomes enhanced. Even though, I mean, I'm like the ratatouille, not because I have a rat on my head that knows how to make me move. No, it's the flavors. You know how Emil says the amount of flavors that come together that make your mouth go boom. I like doing that. Like I like to find that. I like to find those concoctions that make your palate just explode into the good shit. The good shit. The good. Oh, these beers are fucking cold. There's no ice on them. There's no ice on them. Absolutely. These cans are frozen. I didn't put an I. There's no beer on my ice today. Wait, what? There's no beer on my ice. Jesus fucking Christ! There's no ice on my beer today. There's no there's no beer on my ice today. Wait, yeah, I could be right. I didn't even put a top on my cooler because I wanted the the room temperature. There's no room temperature right now. There's no room temperature. If outside is 50 degrees, it has to be at least 55 degrees in here. So it's cold. I mean, it's probably 65 outside. Outside is 52 degrees. How the fuck did I? 55, I said, right? 50. Oh, I said 50. 50 outside. It's 53 outside. It has to be at least 58 in here. So it's like a slight difference. I mean, it's cold, but there's no wind coming in, right? So it doesn't affect you as much if you were outside. Like right now, if there's any wind hitting you, I'm wearing shorts, no socks. So if anything would hit me right now, I would just be like, oh shit, I made a mistake. I should have just brought my socks. But no, I'm inside. But it is cold. So the only reason I tell you that is because those beers that were in that fucking fridge that I have in the cooler without ice are still cold. It's going to take at least an hour for them to sit there just to at least be 5 degrees hotter or warmer because they're extremely cold. I usually put my glass in the. I usually take my glass out of the freezer. This I had just washed. If I touch it, it is as cold as the liquid inside. So this wasn't even in the freezer. And look how cold it is. Look, that's how cold the liquid is right now. Hey Siri, what's the score of Honduras, Mexico?
The Honduras-Mexico match is scoreless in the 20th minute of the CONCACAF Nations League quarterfinals.
Scoreless. CONCACAF. CONCACAF. How the fuck did I know that? You know, I'm going to Las Vegas next weekend. Next week. I made my reservation, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, 2 months ago. I had made a reservation prior to the one I made, the most recent one, and it gave me an astronaut. I mean, it wasn't a bad fucking price. But the closer I got to D-Day, I was probably like in day 35 to the event happening. I looked up prices again, and prices dropped drastically. I'm like, you know what? Let me fucking cancel that reservation. Let me keep this one. And for some reason, I didn't put 2 guests. I put 1 guest. So yesterday I sent an email saying, hey, you know what? My brother's going to be arriving on Wednesday. I'm going to arrive on Thursday. Can you please put his name on the reservation so he can, check in and do this shit? And for some reason, somebody replied the message saying, no, you got this offer. You got the special offer on your application or whatever the fuck it was. Unfortunately, your brother won't be able to use the reservation. And I'm thinking, what? Why the fuck do you think I got 2 beds so I can jump from bed to bed? Does it really matter if I check in on Tuesday or not? I'm already paying for it, right? So I had already told my brother, listen, this is my application, download it. This is my password. This is my username. You're going to be able to check in on the phone. This is before this incident ever came across anybody's thoughts or idea. So I said, look, I can check in from my phone. Like, I don't have to be at the hotel present. I can just do a check-in, not a check-in, not a check-in, and not a checking, a check-in. And I said, you're going to be able to do the same thing. Yeah, I don't know why my nose is starting to run. I don't know why. So I called actually, I got an email. I got a reply from the email saying, unfortunately, your brother won't be able to check in. The reservation is under your name. I'm like, I didn't ask you to fucking change the reservation name, idiot. I asked you to just add him as the number 2 guest. There's only one. There's 2 fucking beds. Listen, they gave me the whole fucking spiel of you can't add names because you're the only. Stupid. This is the song I was looking for. I think that's Ronald Reagan's voice. I said anyways. So when I called the operator, the person who answered, told me, even if you're not here to check in for you, you can have them use the application with your username. They be able to check in using. Nowadays, you don't need to go to the lobby to get a key. Your phone actually works as the key. You put in your whatever information. You can unlock the door with your fucking phone. I'm not even kidding. I'm not, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Claudia said she won't be able to join us. Oh, she said I got some bad news. I won't be able to join you or see you any longer. And I said, what made you think that was bad news? Bye. Who gives a shit? I was gonna invite you to join us. I was gonna pay for you to join us. I was gonna ask you to do everything. Be with you were not gonna pay a fucking dime of whatever the fuck. You do me a favor. That's one less mouth I have to fucking feed. Some women think that they're just they're the illusion that they fucking make you and break you. It's their fucking illusion, right? If you saw Claudia, you would think she would eat half her weight in food. You know what? The times that we've gone out, she eats probably less than I do. I eat probably three times as more than she does. But if you see her, she's hefty, hefty. She's gorgeous, thick and gorgeous. But lately, she's starting to, yeah, she was starting to get a little bit thicker. I don't know if she's embarrassed to show me her rolls because I, yeah, I can give a fuck. Doing the boom, boom, bang, bang. I used to shower her like I was fucking washing a minivan. Like I was washing that. No, she's not that. I mean, come on. Wax on, wax off. No, Claudia's thick and gorgeous. That big ass in front of me, I would just bend her over and. Anyways, oh, the one time everybody got on my fucking case because I peed on her butt. But it was a Sunday morning bef- before we went to brunch. I peed on her butt twice. People say, "Why do you want to pee on people? Don't you? Don't you ever want to?" I don't know. Have you ever taken a shower with your partner? And you're like, you know what? I pee in the shower, but this time I'm gonna share with her my pee. I can only imagine what that pee feels like because your pee is hot. Your pee is a little bit is like 2 degrees harder warmer than you are. So if you're like 96, your pee has to be 98 because it's inside your body, right? Yeah, twice I peed on her butt. People say, dude, that's sick. I'm like, it's not, dude. It's like normal. Your pee can actually cure some shit. It has it has its healthy factors. I know it does. I'm not here to fucking explain any of that, as a matter of fact, because I'm not gonna go into all the iodines and all. No, I'm not gonna do all that shit. Look it up. Suck it up, Buttercup. 6:37. The fight started at what time? At 5? Oh, 5:30. I think it's 5:30. Is this shit charging still? It's not charging anymore. It's not charging anymore. How do I even know if it's charged or not? That shit is, that liquid is not, it doesn't even move. Oh, wait. Is that the first time I see that bubble move? Is it even moving? Ooh! Holy fuck. You did not see that happening. You did not see that coming, did you? You know how cold these fucking cans are? The liquid would have started to freeze if I didn't take them out of the fridge. If anybody is watching the, if you're watching, yo, Big Juice. Am I watching the fucking Mike Tyson fight? Fuck yeah, I'm watching it. I just came here. It's not gonna happen till like my time right now is 6:40. It's not gonna happen between 7:30 and 8 p.m. So I came on just to have a few beers and a few of these. I don't smoke, but you know what? One of my friends gave me this fucking thing. It's called a grizzly cookie. It has that little fucking thing that makes you laugh. It has the indica. I don't watch much boxing, but since it's Mike Tyson, I had to check this out. Big Juice, I'm telling you. You said, I knew there was a reason to keep Netflix. I let go of Netflix. I let go of cable. It has to be like 8 years ago, bro. Now I have this little box that I can't confirm or deny that I use. How you doing? This little thing is called the Grizzly Cookie, and it has just the right amount of shit to make you forget you don't need beer to get drunk. Your head just becomes, whoa, I can drink 2 beers and be in the same zone as a 12 pack. I'm feeling good. How you doing, Facebook? ¿Cómo estás? Big Juice. We are going places, brother. All I know is Jake Paul gets knocked the fuck out tonight. If you don't believe that, well, you gotta pay to watch the fucking fight. I think Jake Paul is using reverse marketing where he wants to get knocked out. I love to see Jake Paul get knocked out on the first round or next punch on the first punch, but I don't think that's going to happen. Now, I think Jake Paul wants to get knocked the fuck out. You know why? All these, like I said yesterday, and I said earlier before you stepped in, I think he wants to use this as a catapult. He got knocked out by the right. He's going to get knocked out, but he's going to use it to draw in the next opponent. You know why? Because if he keeps winning, nobody gives a fuck about this guy because they think about this guy like as a non-boxer. Now, if he gets knocked out by Mike Tyson, the way he expects to be knocked out, then every other real boxer is willing to fucking step in and say, "Hey, if Tyson beat you, let me be the next one." You see what I mean? And I think that's the approach that he wants to deal with, because I think if you want to have the one negative comment on your right, the one person who knocked you out, at least it was 58-year-old number one fighter in the fucking universe, Mike fucking Tyson. So is it going to hurt him or is it going to make him? I think this motherfucker, I don't know why I think the way I think. And I don't know why I said that last night, but I'm still thinking the same way. I think this fucker is willing to lose a bout just to get the next fucking opponent without even calling them. You see what I mean? I think this fucker is willing to get knocked the fuck out by Mike Tyson so the next boxer can call him and say, "Hey, bitch, I'm next." He won't even have to call anybody to say, "Hey, who's next, motherfucker?" No. All these fuckers are going to get in line. I don't know why I say that, brother. And if I he said, well, you say, "Okay, tough guy, how about you get in the ring, Heineken man?" I used to have the streets used to be in my ring. I used to be a Kimbo Slice, brother. I used to be one of those. I mean, I can't say I was a backyard fighter because I was not a backyard fighter. I mean, see, backyard fighters are you show up because the crowd is there. No, I was the opposite. I would make the crowd happen. People did not know I was going to fight until we're about to go, bro. right? And it was just me. And it was like one guy in front of me, but he had 10, 15 people behind him. I did not get jumped once. I did not get jumped once. Never did I get jumped. If you watch, if you have ever watched those movies, there's that one guy that we thought he was the one spy guy. He makes these movies where he's just a regular schmo. Fuck, what is it called? Matt Damon, where he plays that. Fuck, I have it in my Matt Damon. Yes, that movie where he plays like he's a. What is the word? Like he plays a spy, but he's not a spy. But he's right. He's an operative, but he moves like a spy. He acts like a spy. You got the fight on. You're watching it. Not yet. I don't think. I don't think Paul. I don't think Jake Paul comes out till 7:30 or 8. I heard the broadcasting is shit. It's on after this fight. Oh, so it's okay. It's at 7 p.m. Okay, so I'll leave my. You know what? I should have brought it over here. I won't be able to fucking. Jesus fucking Christ. I won't have to. I want to leave this chair for. Hold on. Let me go to the other room and get it ready. So you tell me when it comes on, so I can just go to the other room, leave the fucking music on here for the next 10 minutes. That fight is not gonna last long. I can tell you that much. You're back. 3 hours? No, I'm at 6:49. So I'm pretty sure he's getting ready for a 7 o'clock fight. So we are 3 hours. 6:50 California time. 6:50, baby. Oh, excuse me. How many beers did I drink? You better get on it. Don't want to miss it. Oh, so it's about to go on. Tell me when he's in the ring. I'll jump to the other room. You know what? Fuck. I gotta put it. It's fuck it. I did this fucking grizzly cookie. This shit got me high last night. That shit got me high last night. You have no idea how high that shit got me. That was a great fucking high. Ooh wee! I was fucking high as a kite last night. You know what? We're gonna end this live. We're gonna end this live in a few minutes, so we can go watch that fucking fight. Hasta la vista. We're gonna end the live here in about 3 4 minutes. It's okay. I can tell you we did an hour live. Re-ra. How you doing? Holy shit. Yeah, they I usually have the Fire Stick plugged into this TV, but my son's mom has been out of the country for the past 5 6 days, so we've been using the Fire Stick in his room where he sleeps because that's her TV. Don't touch my TV. So he says, Dad, let's put the thing over here so we can watch the movies together. So I've been watching the Penguin. The Penguin. You gotta watch the Penguin. I've been watching the Penguin with my son, and she doesn't know we're watching shit in her. That's her TV. Don't you can't touch her TV. But anyways, what I'm saying is, I'm gonna go watch the fight over there. That's all I'm saying. God forbid if Jake Paul wins, I'll never watch boxing again. I just told you, he actually wants to lose. If you heard what I told you, he wants to lose. So that way every fucking opponent after that is gonna call him. He doesn't have to call anybody. You watch that shit. Marketing 101. Did you see it? Did you see that? Did you see that shit happening? Like I told you? You're gonna love this shit. Jake Paul. Jake Paul gets knocked the fuck out. Where did you hear it? You heard it here, baby. Jake Paul gets knocked the fuck out.